Hello, and thank you for clicking on Meandering today. At Christmas, I received a gift of a desk calendar. It was a calendar that was composed of a new word every day, and a recent word on that calendar is Stelliferous. Stelliferous. What in the world does Stelliferous mean, some of you may be asking. And some of you maybe know what it means. It means abounding or full of stars, stelliferous. I recall in the past when I worked in industry one time, an engineer there had come along and was observing some of the work that I had done and exclaimed, "Well, aren't you a star?" And I wasn't sure if he meant that in a good way or a derogatory way, but he seemed pleased with the work. So I will take it that when he said, "Aren't you a star?" he meant it in a positive manner. Stelliferous, full and abounding with stars. It reminds me as well of the book of Daniel chapter 12 verse 3. It says that those who are wise shall shine as the brightness of the sky, and those who turn others to righteousness like the stars forever and ever, like the stars forever and ever. And in this context, of course, the stars and the shining of those stars and pointing others to the righteousness of God is spoken in a most positive manner. I am so glad to serve along with a great and starry staff and church. And New Minas Baptist Church is certainly a church that is stelliferous, full and abounding with stars, without question. Those who love the Lord, those who are wise, those who are on mission with Jesus to point others to his righteousness. Now, this coming Sunday, we are in part 6, which is the second last in the series in the life of David, where we've been looking at our hearts for God. And this Sunday will be our heart of loyalty and the story of David's 3 mighty men. He had 30 plus mighty men, but 3 in particular who, when David longed for a cool drink of water from the well in Bethlehem, these 3 mighty men did an incredible act of valor, and we will examine that this Sunday. I hope you are able to join us. And of course, the big meeting coming up on Monday, 6 o'clock Monday night, will be a time of prayer at 6:30. It's our annual meeting. Basically, it's the year-end finance meeting, the year-end of 2016, where we examine what the Lord has done in 2016 through his power and our efforts, and what the end of the year looks like when it comes to finance. So that's this Monday night, 6 o'clock for prayer, at 6:30 for the meeting. And I just lastly ask that we continue to pray that God, above all else, will help us to have the wisdom so that we can point others to the righteousness of Christ, that we all may truly be a star in the constellation of God's kingdom. Thanks so much for clicking on Meandering today.